2024 has brought changes to auto insurance rules for Ontario drivers. People can now opt out of direct compensation property damage, or DCPD, coverage. Now, this coverage protects individuals from expenses related to collision-related damages when they are not at fault. But what does it mean if you opt out? So Jasmine Daya, lawyer and managing principal of Jasmine Daya & Co., is back with what you need to know. Hello, Jasmine. Thanks for coming in, and it's really good to see you again.
Thanks for having me again.
It's our pleasure. So if you do opt out, where liability is concerned, what does that mean? What are you potentially looking at if you get into a collision and you're not at fault?
So if you opt out of this type of coverage, it may be tempting to people right now because the idea is you'll save a little bit of money on your insurance premiums. The issue, however, is you may not realize that you're not going to be compensated, whether you are at fault or not at fault, for an accident and you have a collision. There's no coverage. So what does that mean in terms of property damage? It means that the towing costs is not going to be covered, the rental vehicle is not going to be covered. If your vehicle needs repairs or is written off, it's not going to be covered.
And what are you looking at saving if you do cut out this DCPD?
It's anticipated that the savings are going to be about 5 to 10% off your premiums. And again, people right now are looking to save money because of the high cost of living. But I wouldn't recommend this type of savings. Right now in Ontario, premiums are about $1,700 on average per year, and in the GTA it's higher, so it's on average about $2,000 a year. But when you're looking at $100 to $200 savings a year, it's a few dollars a month. And if you have an accident, you have to fix your vehicle. Who's covering that? That's a lot more than just a few dollars a month.
Yeah, and big high risk for not exactly what you said, not a big payout at the end of the year. Although we realize the temptation. But so why did this even come out? Who would even benefit from opting out of this coverage?
So the Ontario government is looking to provide options to motorists, and they thought that this would be one potential option to enable individuals to decrease their premiums. It's also a matter of choice, giving options, choices, letting people pick and choose what they want. But again, I think that there's other ways to save money rather than this type of savings, few dollars, and then you have thousands in repairs or written off vehicle.
Yeah, so let's talk about that. How can we save money if that's what you're looking to do? What are the alternates out there?
So there's different ways to save on insurance premiums. The best person to talk to is an insurance broker. You want to shop around to different insurers, get competing quotes. You might want to increase the deductible. So it means that if the cost is going to be $10,000, your deductible is $2,000, you're on the hook for the first $2,000. Insurance will cover the rest. But sometimes increasing the deductible makes sense for people. But again, shop around, figure out what the rates are with different insurers, and talk to a broker.
Okay, is there anything else new on the horizon for 2024 where insurance is concerned?
It is anticipated that this is part of a broader strategy by the Ontario government to save motorists on premiums, and I think they should be considering it because auto theft, as we know, has risen quite dramatically over recent years. Payouts are huge on some of these vehicles, and so I anticipate premiums will be going up, people are going to be upset, and the government is going to have to address it.
Indeed. Well, thank you so much for your insight and expertise as always, folks at home. That is Jasmine Daya. She is the managing principal, of Jasmine Daya & Co.